The Hyde Park Memorandum and the selection of target cities. Following the Hyde Park Memorandum, which identified Japanese civilians as targets, discussions began on which specific cities would be bombed. Three criteria were established for selecting the target cities. The city had to be large, with a diameter exceeding approximately 5 kilometers. It had to hold significant military importance. It needed to have terrain that would allow the blast to cause maximum destruction, and it must not have been subjected to conventional air raids before August. Based on these conditions, 5 cities were initially considered: Kyoto, Hiroshima, Yokohama, Kokura, and Niigata. Kyoto was originally the top candidate, but due to its historical and cultural significance, it was ultimately removed from the list. It was feared that bombing Kyoto would provoke intense resentment from the Japanese people after the war. Yokohama was also removed because it had already been targeted by conventional air raids. Instead, Nagasaki, a militarily important port city, was added to the list. Thus, the final shortlist included Hiroshima, Kokura, Nagasaki, and Niigata. Hiroshima was selected as the primary target due to its military significance and geographical features. It housed the headquarters of the 2nd General Army and numerous military factories, making it a strategic military city. Its basin-like terrain, surrounded by mountains, was considered ideal for maximizing the destructive power of the blast. However, if the goal had been solely to target military facilities, precision conventional bombing could have sufficed. The choice to use the atomic bomb was driven by the desire to inflict psychological shock on civilians, and to demonstrate the bomb's overwhelming power. On July 16, 1945, the world's first nuclear test, the Trinity test, was conducted in the desert of Alamogordo, New Mexico. Its success paved the way for the bomb's operational use. President Truman approved the bombing of Hiroshima, and on August 6, the B-29 bomber Enola Gay dropped the uranium-based atomic bomb, nicknamed Little Boy, over Hiroshima. The bomb exploded as planned at an altitude of approximately 600 meters above the city center, instantly devastating the area. The intense heat reaching hundreds of thousands of degrees, and the blast destroyed nearly all buildings within a 2-kilometer radius. It is estimated that around 140,000 lives were lost.